Let's all go to Cargonia, land of stolen things. Obey the quartermaster unless he is a link.
The fight will shit to take, but the boss ain't never satisfied until the station breaks. Brave miners journey onward with pickaxe firm in hand. Check yourselves and not deny they burn in lava land. Sing praises to Cargonia, give praises old Tyrese. This is a place of refuge, so seek your last released. Hail in Cargonia, land of stolen things. Obey the quartermaster.
Lusty xenomorph maid was mating. Ian the HOP giving clown all access because the lizards had taken the station. The Helvin was not complete. The blob consuming the ship a treat. Medical could not clone anyone disrupted by the Taterus, Cuban Pete. Botany scrambled for gun fruit, lings and cultists and drakes. Affirmed that the station was defenseless while security was beating all the robust assistants. The janitor scrambled to clean. The curator let out a tortured scream. The chef and bartender retreated to the only nation left on the scene.
In 2125, I was on a mining colony on Mars. Just a quiet backwater facility among the stars. One day I was minding my own business. I was mining my own ore, and there he was, space asshole, in a truck flying off a ridge. Space asshole, smashing through a bridge. And as he landed, out came his hammer, smashed my boss right in the face. Space asshole, planting charges left and right. Space asshole, all he does is annihilate and fight. I didn't sign up for this, I just wanted to get away somewhere remote. Just a place where I could earn myself a day's pay without being smote. But every time I think I'm safe, every time I think it's calm, I'm wrong. Space asshole.
Oh man, it's time for me to be a space asshole. I hope everyone is having a fine and productive week. I hope everything is going okay for most, if not excellent for all. Thank you guys for tuning in on a random Tuesday, no less, so I can do my thing, which is shitpost with gusto. I'm about to switch over to Red Faction Guerrilla and bring you guys the war to end all wars on Mars, or some would say, perhaps, the greatest game Volition ever accidentally made. So I'm going to have to wait and smash through cutscenes so they're not too loud and don't make everyone scream. Howdy, folks. Hope you guys are doing all right. I'm going to let this load up before I turn the main screen over, so don't worry. Don't worry. Do not worry. There, I said the phrase. Howdy, everybody. Hope everything is going all right. For those of you who do not know, the Black Pants Legion podcast has released Traveler episodes. We now have 4. And I wanted to thank everybody who donated up to this point and donated tonight. I really appreciate you guys, because we have done a lot for raising charity for a very good cause. This is for a fallen friend of mine and a firefighter and a hero at that. So thank you guys for helping me remember Phil. I know there's a lot of cooler, crazier games out there to play, but this was Phil and I's favorite of many. And so, yeah. I'm gonna drive. It's gonna be fine. But yeah, the Traveler is on the BPL podcast, and you guys can just Google BPL podcast and you'll find it. However, we have debated actually putting those episodes on YouTube, because YouTube is more accessible by most, we're finding. And we're also debating putting the Magistratum Mundanus on YouTube if Games Workshop doesn't bonk us with the fist of an angry, capricious god for that insult. We'll see. And that's not to say Volition didn't make other good games. Saints Row was certainly an amazing series until it started to get weird at the end, where you actually went to hell, of all things. I was like, what are you doing? Oh, fuck. What am I doing? Here I am trying to talk to you guys and drive a vehicle on Mars. She says, do you know what to do right? I think the answer to that is no. I don't think. I don't think I know what I'm doing. In fact, I went too far, and now I need to turn around in my stupid boxcar. Why does this thing have fins on the roof? Fins on the roof. Oh, man. That's not so great. Don't worry about it. It'll be alright, you know. There we go. Simple. Yep, look, I'm just gonna nudge this. There we go. Just use the bumper for what it's for, right? There we go. Simple. Simple. But I think we all have games we enjoy playing that are 10, if not 15 years old. I mean, we all have things that we enjoy that are perhaps not the latest, greatest, or best, but certainly speak to us. We all have games like that. Okay. Go to the raid area. I am equipped with the right things. I have Dissolvo Beam, I have Lightning Boy, I have Hammer, and I have Mining Explosives. Seems simple enough. Now time for me to make an entrance. Well, now that I've probably almost killed myself, there we go. Oh, cool. Some sort of stupid thing. Well, let's just dissolve that there, and there we go. Take that, art. See? Simple. Wow, what a piece of art. Now it's ruined. Or I made it better. You guys can decide for yourselves. Did I make it better or worse? I don't even know what our objective is here. She's like, go here and break things. I'm like, uh-huh. And I'm just kind of running around. Here we go. Are they gonna shoot at me? Because I wouldn't do that. I have a gun that dissolves people. Yeah. See, I can just melt stuff. Your argument's invalid, sir. Where are you going? Thought you were all tough and shit until the gun dissolves your face. Well, that's how it is. You can make some really weird art on Mars because gravity is lighter, so all that installed art stuff would be pretty weird. Oh, get the alert to green, they say. Apparently I'm a bit chaotic.
The EDF has organized a top-secret economic summit.
For what, rocks? We're exporting rocks from Mars. Uh-huh. Yeah, I didn't make the art worse, I made it kinetic. I made kinetic art, that's what we do. We're creative here. And thank you, Lavinian, for the donation. For a good cause, it is appreciated. I also have to remember that I have my angry backpack on, which is superb, to say the least. If investors lose confidence... Okay. Alright, I'll just have to say they're Unity executives, and that'll be handled. Alright, eliminate the targets. You mean knock the building down? Wow. Nice exposed girders there, bud. Let's go ahead and just remove these. Reload. Uh-huh. Remove that. Oh, I won't. I don't think I will at all. I think I'm just going to remind people that buildings are made of parts, and some of these exposed parts are a little bit, you know, soft. Except for that one. They gave me a rifle that's supposed to melt things, but it doesn't. Which is disappointing, to say the least. Come on. Come on. I just want the roof to fall down on them. Please. It would be so cool. Alright, looks like it's still connected over there. Thank God they gave me a ammunition back over here, so I'm gonna go grab that. If all else fails, I'll just go in there and have myself what we like to call an industrial accident. Alright, there we go. Wow, a whole 3 other bullets. They shouldn't have. It's a Christmas miracle. Or a Dr. Christmas miracle, I guess. Oh, there we go. That ought to sort some of them out. Nope, no they're not. Handled. Gravity is my friend. I didn't even have to go in there. Yeah, that's the way you do it. Yep. Oh wow, death by committee. Supposed to be a firefight, but nah. See? Simple. Simple! All you have to do is let the building fall down and do the work for you. And then get a vehicle stuck in here because it has no ground clearance. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna have a little bit of oopsie doodle, and there. I'm sure it's fine. Oh cool, another mission. Yes. I could ride shotgun, but there's a mech here, and I need to remember it's here. There is a mech here at the construction site. We will be coming back here to do mech things. It's all about things. I'm gonna make as much money as I can so I can get the thermobaric rocket launcher, which is about as much go away as you need. Excellent. I'm glad that there's no top to my turret, so I just kind of face tank all this. Man, this guy's really crazy. He's the right kind of crazy, but an alarming amount as well. Oh wow, I hit that guy. Go me. Blow that guy up. Oh, and knock that guy down, and, well, he's just having a day, isn't he? Knock some of that out. Fuck you, gas station. I said fuck you. There we go. You need to have that punctuation mark, which is measured best by rocket. Ah, excellent. Oh, let the civilian traffic on the way. I guess this would be kind of a good way of unwinding in Mars, is just doing drive-bys. Which is kind of also a core mechanic of the Saints Row series. Oh, oh. Well, there we go. Just blow up their little... Oh, seems like the driver drives as bad as I do, which is fair. Ah, good. Yes, they never learned to drive here either. I'm gonna blow up that sign so they don't know where the bread store is, and now they'll be in trouble. Well, you want me to blow up a bridge, I can do that. He seems to be taking the long way round, which is probably the right way to do this. I'm gonna destroy as much as I can of the bridge supports, naturally. Because the bridge supports hold the bridge up. Wow. He said we're going to live in shit in our cars, which is a future I don't think I would fight for. I mean, there's things to look forward to, and that's not among them, really. I'm not sure there's a car good enough to make that boast as being a comfortable, moment. Ooh, there goes that guy. Excellent. What the fuck is the front of this thing made out of? I couldn't tell you. I honestly could not tell you. Other than cool. This truck is made out of rule of cool. It's been hewn from solid oak of cool. It's been polished and layered with cool. It menaces with spikes of cool. It's pretty neat. He just got a big old scoop on the front, you know, and he uses it to that, which is pretty metal as far as things go. Let's destroy everything we can. Excellent. Ah, well, I seem to have done some urban renewal, and now we can go do what we want. I think the moons on Mars would kind of bother me, because they're somewhat close and they're irregular. They're not like a nice spherical moon. They're just a potato. Phobos and Deimos, just sitting up there being awkward potatoes. Ah yes, let us destroy their satellite TV. Oh shit, there we go. Wow, that's kind of mean. Oh, they actually finally put big guns on their helicopter doodad VTOLs. Well, that's unfortunate. It seems like we have bit off an enormous amount, perhaps more than we can chew, but it also seems like their ability to track and hunt me down has failed so far. Which is kind of embarrassing. I'm just using driving around as a defense. Got him. Excellent. Yep, just gotta keep knocking their internet out, and then thereby denying the enemy access to high-quality pornography on demand. We will sap their will to survive, and thus ensure a freer Mars. Right? Maybe? I don't know. Hey, I didn't kill any civilians this time. Hey, and the locals are actually shooting at them. That's good. Alright. No. This is my vehicle. I'm a hero. Thank you. I'm a hero. You know, you can tell I'm a hero. I'm going to go back to where that mech was, and I'm going to take it. Because I want it. And I would say the audience demands it. Do they not? Alright, here we go down the road. Oh dear. I'm not a monster. I'm just a poor driver. I just play a character who is compelled to destroy. Would monsters do that? Get more bullets? No, my friend. No, I will not need them. For I intend to drive mech. And mech requires no bullets. Mech only requires the gumption and belief that there are two kinds of things in this world. Those who stomp, and those who are stomped upon. And with the mech suit, I intend to do the stomping. As I drive by the cops here and play it cool. They're like, wasn't that guy who was just shooting everything? I'm like, no. They rebuilt the bridge already, bastards. All my hard work dashed upon the rocks. These people truly have no soul. So, we're going to drive along, and we're going to break things as best possible. Shenandoah, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. People are demanding beans. Ah, I see the ox has shown up. Well, I've noticed a few of the Oxlanders. Briefly. And yes, I will deny the Martian occupation forces everything they think they own. Oh, we can't let this guy reach the EDF?
There they are.
Okay. My horn has machine guns on it. Your argument is invalid. Sir, no. Please, where are you going? Where are you going? Why are you running? Sir, this is not where we're supposed to drive cars. Wow, he is really trying to get out of here. Follow the courier to his destination. What if I just shoot him first, and then I can read his mail? Man, this guy is just running people over, and so am I, because I'm following him far too closely. Excuse me, people. Pardon me. Oh, pardon me, madam. I apologize. Wow. You think he's sitting in there just delivering somebody's, like, Christmas cards or mail from mom? Well, where's he going? Kill the courier. Handled. Pick up the data. No problem. Good day, sir.
Data is safe. Can't say the same for our friend.
Well, he fell down. Oh yes, I did stir them up somewhat. Oops, I apologize. But yes, greetings, auxiliary. Pleasure you turned up on this random day. In the future, I'm actually planning on relocating my stream to possibly Friday evenings or Saturday to go around a new potential job schedule. Which means that the stream would likely be joined by Mike and Goat from the joy of our living room. So, yeah, should be pretty fun. And if everyone's nice tonight, if everyone's a good boy, I can give you guys a hint as to some of the stuff we're working on. Here we go. We're just gonna keep running. My guy has good cardio. Very important on Mars. Ah, yes. See? The robot. Now I just need to wait. We're just gonna wait, sit here, drink our water. See? I'm a good boy.
Settle down.
I've hydrated. Any chance we'll get more Cyberpunk 2077? Good question. I have not really considered streaming or recording more of it. I found that it's an enjoyable game now. Much after its original status. Most people know, ooh, yeah, oh yeah, I'm the Ayatollah of rock and roll. Oh, I'm going up there. But yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 was not good when it came out, and now it's pretty okay. I hadn't thought about recording it. I've been doing a secondary playthrough where basically I'm just Doom Guy, which is hilarious. I just find myself able to walk into a room and use a pump-action shotgun and destroy everything, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. It's just me, minding my own business. See, after taking their comms out, their TV is all spotty now. That's what they get. Just taking my Mac for a walk. And don't worry about the MRE streams. They're not a cry for help. They're an exploration of the palette, aren't they? Certainly. But we've got some pretty good things planned. We're going to come out with our annual Christmas dump as per normal. Good day, officer. All is well. All is well. Alright, let's see. Objectives. Stupid art. I'm on my way. Oh, I just stepped on a cop. Okay, that's... sorry. I didn't... Well, okay, that worked itself out. I did my part. There. Handled. Well, that was unpleasant. Time to move. I need to stay on the move because they've discovered that this mech is allergic to bullets, and I need to keep mobile. Excellent. Alright, here we go. Ah, yes, that bridge from earlier. Well, oh, look, these guys are having a lunch break. And now they're in heaven. Goodbye. Excellent. See, you can just walk through things and club your hands forward. The Hulk taught me that. All you have to do is break stuff. Breaking stuff is its own reward. Well, I'd say this bridge has been largely compromised. Structurally, at least. The game seems to think it still has a purpose, but I don't. Oh look, the cops. Goodbye. Yes, enjoy that. Oh dear. Jump jet activate. Alright, good. Well, Now that that's complete, I can go on my way. Oh, pardon me, officer. Allow me to help you find a new parking spot. Accomplished. Okay, let's go down the road and find more fun. Well, look at these guys with their armor and stuff. No. No, I don't think so. Nor will I read that stop sign. Stop the vehicle? Why would I do that when I can just walk through buildings? These aren't even on my objectives. I'm just lost. Excellent. Is that a porta-shitter? Well, it isn't now. Okie doke, let's check the old map for crop. Ah, yes. More trouble. Excellent. And Red, I don't support the Martian government. I'm a humble miner, out mining his own business, as it were. I have permits. Oh, look. Oh. Wow, that was awesome. Let's see if he'll... Oh yeah, he flies too. Excellent. Alright. Time to just Yep, just gotta tear this down a little bit there. Excellent. Well done, everyone. See, we're reducing the overhead of the occupation of Mars by reducing the footprint of their rented and leased business space. Very important, this. Excellent. Well done. Oh, they have a tank. Excellent. Well, let's see if it flies. Oh, I can't get under it. 1 second. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna run. They have an actual tank. That is unfortunate. Oh, they're using big bombs now. I need to run. Okay. Well, I'm taking out all that. Excellent. Ah, more targets. The Martian Council. Yes. Let us go forward and cause untold havoc upon the enemy. Splendid. And thanks, guys, for the donations. I appreciate it. All for a very good cause. And I find that it's all too frequently to lose sight of a good cause in times like this. The Fallen Firefighters Foundation certainly makes a big difference in many people's lives. One moment. Yes, he failed. That tank is a little more problematic. However, I just sumoed him off the cliff. Excellent. Now I just need to get back up the cliff or run around it. Oh, he's shooting at me with a gun now. That's unfortunate. There's only one room for one. Ah, yes. Monuments. I will destroy them. Gentlemen? There you go. Up we go and over. Oh, shooting at me, are you? Not today. Your art is pathetic, and I destroy it because it exists. This is my criticism. So all these buildings on the hill gotta go. And I'm just the man to do it with just the right amount of equipment. Ah, excellent. Well, that's destroyed. Good luck filing parking tickets now, you sons of bitches. Oh, look at their nice dome. Of course they would have a dome. Fancy pants with their domes? Not today. I'm very anti-dome in my sentiments. Splendid. This mech has just about had it. As you can tell by the smoke coming out of it. Now, keep in mind, I'm not usually a fount of wisdom, but any machine can become a smoke machine. All you have to do is fuck up hard enough, like I have just done, and now I will get out of it. Ah. Splendid. Alright, so that's all been handled. Now it's time to take the Black & Decker Widowmaker up here, and, Ah, yes. As you may remember, as was our briefing, electricity is not that dangerous. Static electricity, they said. Not terribly dangerous. As you can see, it has merely made them sleep. It hasn't had any negative impact on their long-term mental health, and I'm sure they're fine. Alright, now that I've sorted all that, let's go find some trouble. Wow. These guys really sure do want to shoot me for some reason. It's as though I'm being blamed for everything that just happened here. Yes, that seems to be the case. Oh shit. No, I'm just gonna keep running away. Very anti-dome. Just gonna keep running. Yeah, they're just sleeping, Red. I know. They're just sleeping. They seem to have a jet overhead. Let's see if it likes being suddenly disassembled. No, I don't think it does. Did not rate very high in the disassembly test. Sudden disassembly not very good for it. I'd rate this jet 0 out of 10. Excellent. Alright, let's move on. Let's get in the vehicle. Am I wearing the proper PPE? Absolutely not. Oh, there we go. Now remember, I want you guys to remember, it's very, very, very important to remember this, but if you don't know what a meter is, as most Americans don't, that's a tank, a meter is 1 M16A4. That's your equivalent. That's how Americans judge distance. So we are 800 and change M16A4s, end to end, without the bayonet, to our target. So here we go. I rate this a safety factor of 7. Oh dear. 40 seconds and change. And our target distance seems to be varying, which is not what I want to see. Means we had to go around a big bend and we were running laterally to our target, which is bullshit. Also, these vehicles on Mars seem not to have gears sufficient to engage in further forward go, and instead are frozen in their forward ambitions. Here we go. Yes, down the tunnel of doom, and any of these rocks will destroy this vehicle. Oh, it's coming down to the last seconds. That's a part of the vehicle I may need later. Maybe, maybe not. And like a glove. But 7 of what? What does that even mean? Now you know why I screamed when I made that video. Translating Dr. Christmas's wingdings into, well, logic has been an exercise in futility. The only person who knew what Dr. Christmas meant by anything he said was Dr. William Whitney Christmas. It is an unfortunate fact that some people in this earth are immune to logic, reason, or good sense, and he was certainly one of them. Also, I seem to notice a trend here on Mars that people have eschewed vehicle horns and have just went all the way to light machine guns as a means by which of displaying aggravation in traffic, which is reasonable, really. Reasonable enough. I mean, I kinda dig it. I understand. Okay, now we need to go over here. Because, wow, talk about an exit. My guy just flew out of that vehicle. He had enough of my driving, I guess. Okay. Ah, yes. A demolition mission. And ragdoll. Because I'm bad at this. Here we go. I'm just gonna get up here and get on this. What do we got? Oh, cool. Throw out the rulebook, write your own. All they showed me was robot. Excellent. Destroy everything. This is kind of the way I've been playing the whole game, so... Yes. This is the way it should be. I mean, the game should just let me have this from the get-go. And as the characters start talking, you find their voices fade into silence in the distance. As they fade into silence. The reason being your character has just fixated on the robot. And has largely ignored everything else. Simple. Well, I win. That was easy. But I think that would just be the character. They're like, well, what you need to do, Mason, and then your voice just you hear the briefing slowly fade out as your guy just makes eye contact with that which he intends to burn. He has a real Guy Montag moment. You know, I should probably go unlock that fucking jetpack. Because there are plenty of moments where I cannot get over a cliff. I can jump out of a vehicle laterally 6 feet, but I cannot climb. It's very difficult, you know. And that thing does feel like a Caterpillar. It's like Caterpillar brand punch mech. Because construction is dumb. Alright, here we go. Oh. Alright, excellent. Oh, this one. Thermobaric weapons. So they give you the thermobaric rocket launcher. And this one's actually kind of a fuck up. Hello, Mr. Train. Thank you. So what they do is they give you a few of these little happy reloads throughout this building. And you need to go get them first. Because if you don't, you will be sans the things you need. So here we go. We're gonna go up. And then we're gonna shoot some of these structural supports. Which really does show the safety loading of structures on Mars is remarkable. I think I just shot stuff that has nothing to do with what I need to bring down. Alright. Now, some of you might be saying, Tex, you seem to be shooting structural things while standing under them. Is this not dangerous? And I would respond with, yes. But I am not here because I am wise. You don't sound like this if all went to plan. Alright, reload. Okay, time to run. Stand in the... Oh, will I make it? Yes! Thank you, Mars. Ow, maybe not. Okay, this is a little bit more alarming. I've lived! Excellent. Just as I intended. Now I can thermobaric to my heart's content. Seems like the thermobarics did not do the job. It considers this building to be still standing. Or, oh, wrong building. I'm an idiot. Well, that'll serve me for looking away. Time to use the hammer. I don't think there's much standing regardless. That and, God, the Martian concrete is not made out of good stuff. It seems to be like crackers, you know. I mean, what here could you call a building? In what city would this be rentable, you know? Well, okay, let's not go there. There's probably plenty of places where this would be like $1,200 a square foot. Be like, I don't think I can move in here with my family. They're like, well, I mean, if you want it, it's a controlled market, and, you know, I know what I got. No, you don't. So I survived falling out of the building, stupidly enough, but I'm going to need to step away and restart it, because there's enough of the guts hanging there that I'm going to need to do something about it. That's fine, that's fine. I'll do it again. In the Red Faction, we do things. It's funny, I'm getting briefings from people I've never met. They're like, in the Red Faction, here's how we do stuff. You're like, I've never met you before. And they go, ah, well, don't worry about that. I remember this one being a little challenging to figure out, and I like breaking things, so pardon me as we run around. Okie dokie. Now, we have our crates, we have our things, we have our bazooka that contains a sun. Now we're going to step outside, and we're going to do a little bit of urban renewal. Ah, yes. Progress. Okie dokie. Now, the rest part should be easy. I just gotta shoot the supporting structure away, which should be fairly easy to do from down here. No problem. Simple as pie. Shoot. There we go. Reload. There's also a few cans laying around, so I could use those if I needed to. Ah, excellent. Just knock down a few of the other... Oh shit, gotta step back inside the circle. Alright. Entirely a bit too close. Well. Yes, the game is saying this is still standing. I would argue that it's not, but... And it seems my hammer lacks the oomph to do the job. Angry. Damnation. I'm furiously clicking right now. Hey, Tex missed a crate? Did I? That's a good question. This one looks absolutely opened already. I don't see any of the others that fell down, so... I have goofed. I may return to this one later. It's alright. I will learn from my mistakes and I will return energized with additional, persistent anger. Water. Alright, well, I'm sure the people who work here won't mind that I've blown up their building a few times today. Ah yes, more collateral damage. Don't mind if I do. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get in the vehicle and do our best part.
Mason here. I'm ready when you are.
Let's watch this lady get run over by the crazy person. She parked her vehicle in the road and crazy guy doesn't care. See? Wow, she survived somehow. Good job. Good job. Take that, road sign. Excellent. I think if I headed on a vehicle and then I was looking up and the vehicle was still there, I would probably not drive into that vehicle again or pursue it any further. I would say, you know what? Too rich for my blood. Time to go home. Time to pursue other avenues. Perhaps time to take up that novel I was intent on writing. Perhaps time to think of greater things to do with my life. I also love that this guy drives forward at like the speed of smell, just to let me do my thing. This is what a friendship is, I guess. It's about the little things, you know? It's give, it's take, it's fun, it's sending vehicles flying with your home-built murder car. It's shooting at people and watching them roll over like a Emmerich film. Oh dear. This guy really enjoys having a captive audience. Oh dear. Not today. Please go away. I'm going to destroy all of these vehicles and their buildings. I've already destroyed them once with a robot, but they rebuilt them for this mission. They're that polite. Excellent. Violence. Well, that seems to be getting the point across. Come on, VTOL, come a little closer so the turret gimbal mount can do its job. Oh, there we... Oh. I think I just sent someone else to heaven, or, well, whatever they choose to believe in. See, the game also doesn't suggest that these buildings are worth a whole hell of a lot. The game suggests that these buildings are relatively cheap, which, considering they were built in a hurry, no doubt, is likely. Oh, that was cool. Yeah. I would just leave most of these buildings hanging around, I think. I wouldn't try to destroy them completely. I want them to return to work and see the hole in the side of the building. And then have to deal with that. You know, the next day. They're just sitting there, winds blowing through, kids wandering, playing stickball or whatever. You know, like, I used to have a door. Now they don't. Oh, man, they are all just flying everywhere. Come on, this guy's actually pretty alright. At flying, that is. He sees my very slow poor boy missiles, and he just avoids them, using gentle rudder input. Which is not fun. And hey, Bionic, glad you could join us. I'm currently renovating Mars with this guy who is talking to himself. His gibberish is entertaining, to say the least. One out of 10 things he says have any bearing on reality. He just said, I need a cup holder. That's sane. Before that, he was talking about how we need to eradicate language as a concept, which is alarming, to say the least. Alright, collateral damage. Excellent. Well done, Oz. Well, I did my part. Oh, wow. Time to delete. Delete gun. Yes, there we go. All you gotta do is delete stuff with your delete gun. Man, if I had a delete gun, oh man, there would be no traffic on the road. I wouldn't shoot at the people. I would just delete their cars and leave them standing there wondering what happened. They would be going, what the fuck happened? And I'd be like, welcome to walking. Man, what a news uniform. Look at that. Is that corduroy? That's some nice stuff, that corduroy.
The drones found out who leaked us the location for that economic summit.
Uh-huh. Alright, got it. We're gonna go kill people. He's gonna go on and on about that mission, but I can't be bothered. And yes, Mage Leader, I'm minding my own business. Oh shit, and now I've gone sideways. Excellent. Oh, there. Oh, ah. Sorry, ma'am. Person. Lady. Casualty. Name in newspaper. Presuming they allow us to read here. Yep, we're just gonna turn left down this road. We're gonna just continue on doing our fine activities. All very legal activities. That's what we do. Yep, we're just gonna... Ooh, alright. And the road has left. Okay, yep, there we go. Now we're gonna gently turn right. Gently, and... can't take the bridge anymore because it fell down for unrelated reasons. I didn't do it, you know. Mr. Train, ladies and gentlemen. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Train, holding on the horn like his life depends on it. Let's hope it doesn't. That's one thing that's always terrifying to me. Whenever a train fucks up, it's bad. There's never like a small oopsie doodle when it comes to trains. It's not like, oh, you know, he just went, It's like, hey, this thing nunchucked into the woods at the speed of holy shit. No, I brought the dissolve gun. Which seems to not be working against their armor. It's like a bad DM up in here. He's got anti-dissolve armor on. Well, that's unfortunate. Yes, yes. What are you gonna do? I just pistol whipped him. Excellent. So it says there's, guys in here I need to save or something, so I brought the indiscriminate lightning gun. Ah, thank God there's nothing else here. Nice frock coat, sir. Now let us leave. Now that I've introduced them to my friend Jules... Yes, a shield. How fascinating. No, I don't think so, sir. Excellent. No, please stop that immediately. Thank you very much. Excellent. Oh, look, they brought us a vehicle. Splendid. One moment. Get Palpatine, losers. Excellent. Now, let's get in here and hope the, hope my person I'm saving learns how the door works. Oh, and of course they're gonna hang their head out of the turret at point-blank range with the anti-material weapon. The first time I did this quest, I went right over that cliff, and I remember turning the game off at that point. I was like, ah, well, oh dear. He's fine. No, he's not. He is a little... Okay, no one saw that. All is well. All is very well. He's fine. People just sometimes go flying for fun. You know, he's okay. He's alright. Calm down. Oh. Well, I seem to have... Okay. He decided to leave, the vehicle, and, I am somewhat to blame for that.
The landing can be a little rough, but she'll do the job.
I'm not great at this. I'm sorry. Like, he just had a little, you know, he believed he could fly. And then he did it. Alright, you know, he had a problem. He decided he had to move on, right? This game can be, merciless, to say the least. He saw how I was driving, and he decided, you know what? I'll get out of here. I'll take my chances with gravity. Just decided to have himself a bit of a tumble. Not my favorite, obviously. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Alright, there we go. Simple as. Good enough. I love that they just gave me this anti-material weapon. that just has a wide destructo beam. And I can send it flying every which way. And technically, yes, he did fly. Once. People are like that. Okay, let's slow down and gently go around the corner. Okay, so when I said that I was lying, oops. Here's what I'm gonna do. When I leave, I'm not going to take this vehicle, so he cannot hang out at the turret and introduce himself to, oh man. And yeah, I did put up a post on the, channel where I'm seeing what people want after the Black Knight, and a lot of people have said they're cool with whatever, but a number of people have let it known what they feel is missing. Seems like people do like light mechs for some reason. I've never been that lucky. When it comes down to light mechs, I typically kiss the ground and die. Excellent. Hey, they said I'm good at this. I got an attaboy. And thank you, Anonymous. I appreciate it. All for a very good cause. We've done some good work. You can feel good in that. The guy was hiding behind the thing. But it turns out lightning knows where you are and what you've done. Oh, these guys. Turns out mining explosives work pretty good. Alright. Wow, look at this guy sitting here shooting me. Get dissolved, loser. Alright, gun loaded. Here we go. Nope. Wow, that guy is exceptionally proof against dissolving nanomachines. Not so great for me. Alright, let's get in our vehicle here. They thought they were going to die. Thank God I ran them over. Oh wow, he threw a grenade. And it actually worked. Damn. Alright, now I just flee with my safe house hostage. I would keep the blindfold on them at this point because we're driving. It's not so much that I'm bad at light mechs, it's just they're bad to me. They give me that sense of I cannot be touched, and then I am. And then, well, I believe the phrase people have used before is it's all ogre now. Right, I'm just going to drive off this cliff here. That seems to be a shortcut. And please roll back over. I have failed. Excellent. Alright, let's see if this person will take cover with me. In a safe spot. Excellent, they will. Good, good. Oh, and they just crashed. Oh, and they're bringing me a new vehicle. And they all got out for me. Excellent. Splendid. Oh, well, that's not any good. Is this one still good? Yeah, it seems mostly alright. Okay, good, 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 good. They can't believe they did that? I can. They're not very smart. Sounds like the vehicle is making a very bad noise. Don't worry about it. That or that's the person trying to get out. Okay. Let's just gently drive around these people. As best possible. Take them to the quote-unquote safe house. Good lord. Alright, let's run. Again. Wow, look at that guy going all the way up to that orbit up there. That's amazing and horrible. Okay, I have nothing that can reach him. We just need to run. And hope that he's not smart. And hope the people up here are smart enough to do something about it. Are they? Okay, there we go. Excellent. Good job. Jesus. What a fucking mess. I don't think any of this is worth it. None of you have a transition plan for how to get out of this government. This is going to be a disaster. Oh well. At least they let me keep my nano gun, right? The shortcut worked. Remember, when in doubt, hit them with truck. Let's see. We're gonna go over here and do another one of them collateral raids, because those always give me lots and lots and lots of salvage. There's not much left here, which is pretty good. There's also my first red faction mission here, which I can do. Near the end of the game, a lot of this salvage is just there for fun. It's there for maxing out your weapons, unlocking the crazy stuff, which is fine. Oh look, there's a body. I can see the detritus of my previous attempts. Splendid. Alright, let's go this way. Ah, good. Good, good, good. See, we're all fine. Everything's fine. I'm just a normal garbage truck. Driving normally, doing normal things. And yeah, this was kind of like how Zek's garbage truck was in the game. Almost paid it off, too. And then Cthulhu took it, but that's a story for another time. Smash. Oops. Oh, he'll be fine. We're gonna go have some fun.
Coordinates. Where the hell are you?
Yeah, hold on. I'll be right there.
He said he'll be right here. I'm not sure if that's true. No, there we go. Ah, excellent.
Terraform this, you bastards!
They already terraformed this, Jenkins. We're breathing air. We're breathing air, Jenkins. Air. Oh, this isn't good. Why did I do this? Actually, I know why I did this. I can't help myself. I like when things break. There we go. Splendid. All is good. All is righteous. Well, not for his driving. Well, he's having a happy time. Okay, I'll give Jenkins a few more points. He's not dissuaded by my reckless shooting. Yes, go back to Earth, EDF. Oh shit. Alright. Fuck. Take that, smart car. I didn't break that one, the government did. Well, excellent. Each one of those VTOLs is a shitload of points, which is normal. I mean, aerospace assets are very expensive. Well, road signs. Take that, advertising. Excellent. Oh, wow. Okay, I did shoot that car up the cliff. That is me. That is my bad. And we just ran them over, and those people are gonna have a bad day. Okay, we're not exactly the good guys on this one. Sorry, ma'am. Just file an insurance claim. Act of God. Boy, they really don't like us much, do they? Oh, wow. Okay, that was pretty cool. Excellent. We're doing pretty good. And what's the donation about? Well, excellent question. The donation is for the Fallen Firefighters Foundation, in order to honor a now deceased friend of mine and his passing from this earth, and to help us remember that there are always helpers out there. And in times of trouble, we should try our best to look to and be inspired by the helpers. Phil was a firefighter, and this was one of our favorite games, so this series is to remember Phil. I hope that at least makes some sense. However, for those of you interested in other content, worry not. I have other things planned after this. And in various ways, you will see more shitposts. Many more shitposts. Oh. Man, they are really coming after me, aren't they? It's an act of scrambles, ladies and gentlemen. Unavoidable, and certainly not to be worried about. Acts of scrambles are very common on the open roads of Mars, and many planets where law enforcement is not present all that much. Acts of scrambles do occur in wastelands far and near. And now we're going to die, because I accidentally did some dumb stuff earlier in this mission. Excellent. I can fly, and I return to Earth. Oh man, and don't worry about it, man. We all have hard times, and I always feel that it's very easy for streamers to kind of fall into the latest, bestest, greatest, craziest, whatever, when it comes down to games, and sure, there is an appeal to that. I mean, if I fired up 2077 or Baldur's Gate 3, I'm sure I'd pull better numbers, but I owe this to Phil. He's one of the reasons I'm here today. He's one of the reasons I have a YouTube channel. He encouraged me to have fun and do it my way. And so I must pay homage to that, you know? It seems correct in this world. Ah, 69. Nice. I'm going to avoid destroying the bridge this time around. Even though I really, really want to. I'm going to just not do it. I'm going to use restraint. Alright, so that's a lie. I have already proven that that's kind of not my wheelhouse, and Jenkins drives like I think. Haphazardly, but in some sort of appreciable direction. Oh god. There we go. What do you think they advertise on Mars? They're like, we got extra good air. We got the fancy air, the Perry air, you know. Just to borrow a Spaceballs-ism. There we go. However, I did reinstall. I did a fresh and very clean install of BattleTech Advanced, because I had played the shit out of it for a while. And now I'm taking a break from it, because every so often you take a break from games you enjoy so you don't stop enjoying them. Because that's all too easy to do. When you play nothing but a game, you can get trapped in it, you know. So, wow, that was a big mistake. But worry not. I've got some ideas for a playthrough of that. Oh god. Man, this guy's talking crazy. Take that, space helicopter. Fuck you. Ah, yes. Oops. And yes. I'm not sure who's done more damage here. Ah, yes. Destroy 1 billion credits of EDF property. Excellent. And these guys are really laying it on me today. Jenkins, let's not run over all the civilians. We need some people left to vote for the government after we win. Asterisk. Maybe. Oh dear. I know some people are into Rogue Tech, and I know some people are into BattleTech Advanced. I know the heads of both teams. They do more work for Battletech than I ever have. They're very good people. So please keep in mind that I'm not trying to show preference over one or the other. I just know that Battletech Advanced runs better on my computer. And it's pretty badass. And the people there are very nice. And if you ever want to go check it out, the guy who makes Battletech Advanced, the chief guy, his name is Bloody Dubs on Twitch. And you can occasionally drop in and watch him building shit for the game, which is really cool. It's just like watching a live game dev work at their passion project, which is cool. I think more game devs should do that, so people have an appreciation of their art and craft. I just have to decide what I'm going to do on my next playthrough, which is undecided, to say the least. Undecided, we shall see. Alright, let's keep going. Well, that guy ran. I may go back to Living Legends at some point. Unfortunately, I found that I have a streamer effect when I go back to Living Legends, and that I kind of fuck up their servers. I just kind of overload them, and it's not so great for them. I don't want to shit on their community, because they do amazing work. And we're alive this time. Splendid. Splendid. It's one of those things you have to be worried of, especially with fan creations, is you can easily overwhelm their servers by just showing up, and you don't want to ruin it for them. Hetzer only? Oh, that would be hilarious. The Hetzer run. Alright, help raid red faction. Defend area. Yes. I need the salvage. And yeah, the Van Zant Militia, at least one of their companies, was the last playthrough. Along with my own ramblings as to Hetzer going to Hetz and espousing the greater virtues of various vehicles. And, yeah. Vehicles get frequently overlooked in Battletech. People go, well, they're not as sexy as mechs, and you're right, they're not. Mechs are pretty cool. Mechs can kung fu. Tanks really can't, but tanks can also bring mechs to the ground and then shoot them. Hetzers are fun, but boy are they crap in many ways. I typically just kind of go in Battletech with whatever I can salvage. Whatever shows up, I take. Oh, I almost died there. I almost hit that gas tank, and that would have been the end of me. When an Australian asks if you can keep the EDF distracted, the answer is yes. He says, please keep the EDF distracted, and I'm like, with what equipment? What are you giving me? Oh, right there, the robot. One moment. Gentlemen, I'll be with you in a moment, please. I need to put my suit on. I spoke an ode to the suit. Now I must use it. Hello, Psyduck. I just died. I just died right at the start of the mission. One of them threw the singularity bomb and gone. That's rough. That is rough. Oh, and yeah, being ambushed by a demolisher is horrible. The worst thing I think you can really run into, the worst thing you can truly run into would be stuff like SRM carriers. You run in and it's just, ah, yes, the death is upon you. Unfortunate times. It says I need to kill 125 EDF soldiers. I don't think that's going to be a problem. As long as I can keep them away from me. Which I think I know how to do. seeing as I have a full auto rocket launcher, that kind of makes this easy. Just gotta lean on it, put your weight on it, and hurt him with it. There you go. I love that their APC is just a Hemet full of guys. Not really a great piece of equipment, that. Splendid. Oh, wow. That man became certainly animated. I love at the moment where they die. They become frozen in a T-pose and then just accelerate. I'm going to do the sideways shimmy of rockets. This is where things work out. Oh dear. Let's send that man to the moon. Small arms, how cute. You have failed, sir. Splendid. Oh dear. Well, that worked. Looks like I'm almost halfway there, and I would rate them as living on a prayer. And I wouldn't say this is a flea, for in Battletech, fleas are never this cool. The only thing a flea can serve, typically in a game of Battletech, is, as an example, you had options and you took that one. Why? That's not to say I haven't seen some spectacular flea shenanigans in Battletech. I have. Usually involving a flea making a crazy piloting run and then walking up and like kicking the crap out of someone. Which they can do. But in any other case, the flea keeps a constant game of keep away and then dies to it. A Jinner? I don't know. Jinners are a lot cooler than this. Man, they should really stop bringing vehicles to the full auto rocket launcher firepower demonstration. It just seems very antithetical to their well-being here. The constant explosions, though, were joyful. Wow, they said I could choose the easy way, or alternatively, I could choose the hard way. I believe I have chosen the hard way. Now I'm going to make them pay for it. Now when it comes down to mech shenanigans, I have stayed away from MechWarrior 5 until I can find time to dedicate a playthrough of that. Fully modded, of course. Because I think the shenanigans in that game can be pretty fun with a shitload of mods. However, I have to find the time to dedicate to it. And that's kind of the difficulty of things. Ah, splendid. Well, urban renewal complete. I'm not sure what I was covering for, but I don't think it matters to Mason so much as the end result.
Sam, there's a vehicle here with one of those transmitters.
Can you deliver it to the safe house?
Ah, here we go. Excellent. Rolling down the road. There's a lot of good mechs, though, to be taking under 25 tons. The Flea is not in my top 5. There's a lot of light mechs that really can scuttle around and do some very annoying things. The Spider comes to mind, as does the Commando. Both very basic choices, but both capable of enormous amounts of annoyance in every way that matters. They're not write-offs. I'm helping them encourage their industrial development in other directions. I'm helping provide, shall we say, further opportunities for their industrial base to accept a new paradigm of construction, one based on repair, service, and overhaul fees. I'm helping support the local scrap industry. I am renewing second-hand materials storage. There are some really good light mechs, though. I know I've kind of been thinking about that since I made the community post, and I said, light mechs. I'll put that on the list. I didn't know how many people really fell for light mechs, because, correct me if I'm wrong, but most people's first experience whipping wholesale ass, and Battletech does not come from tabletop. Most people's experience I've found in Battletech, their first-hand experience of at least the latest generation, is in a game, a video game. So when you ask people to say, like, what is their favorite mech, they're going to say stuff like the Timberwolf or the Mad Cat, or they're going to talk about their cursed builds on MechWarrior Online, or they're going to talk about stuff like the Hunchback, because that is always the right choice, or the Centurion, because they're classy. The Marauder, because they're old school. Everyone has a favorite. It's rare you hear a light mech being mentioned as someone's favorite or first love. I hope I get this right. This is a long drive. 20 seconds, boys and girls. I'm slightly alarmed that I will not make it. I may fuck this up. Oh dear. I'm gonna take a shortcut, even though it's not enough. Damnation. Let me try that again. Let's do that again. Wolfhound's a great mech. I will not hear slander against the Wolfhound. I will not. Few people mention the clan light mechs, though. And have I tried anything new of MechWarrior Online? No, I haven't played MechWarrior Online in probably 3 years. The last time I was on MechWarrior Online, somebody said you sound like Tex, and I said fake news. I just disagreed. I said no, it's a voice pack. And then they were like, where do you buy it? And I said, the store. And they messaged me later, and they said, I think you're Tex, and I said, you're probably right. But I'm really not, I don't know, it's kind of weird. You'll play MechWarrior Online, and someone will be sitting there trying very hard to distill the tactics, which no one will listen to. No one will listen to. Someone will sit there and cry and scream and say, oh, we need to go this way, we need to go that way. And I'm like, that is not what's going to happen. All the assaults are going to bunch into a ball like a pee-wee hockey team. And they're going to then maneuver forward in this very awkward clump. The faster lights and mediums will disappear to the other side of the map and die. And then the heavies will range around and pick some relatively intelligent fights, but not too many of them. They'll pick like 1 or 4 intelligent fights until someone will start screaming about lerm spam and die. So normally, when someone decides to take battlefield comms and try to tell us how to be good little clanners and how to stand in our places and fight and win, I will break the communication silence and say something snarky. I will say something like, what if I don't want to? Or, I thought tactics were optional. Or, I'm the Ayatollah of rock and rolla and I'm here to kill. And you know, typically they don't like that so much. That or I'll just start doing a Macho Man impression for the better part of a minute, and they don't like that either. I just fucked up this whole thing because I looked over to read chat. Chat, you made me fail. Why have you done this to me? Chat, please. No, I can't blame you guys. I appreciate you guys for showing up. But no, I'll just sit there and someone's like, you know, Tex, what are you doing? And I'll be like, oh yeah, it's time to, the cream of the crop will rise to the top and none can defeat the macho madness. And they're like, oh God. And then the rest of the team will be spent doing Macho Man impersonations and not listening to the commander, which brings me joy, but does not result in wins. And after enough losses, I then realize I should stop playing. Excellent. You must expect the unexpected in the kingdom of madness. Oh yeah. You know, and you get going on that, and then the story writes itself. It's all about trying to find where you belong, and where you belong is the garbage, oh yeah. Need to say stuff that makes no sense. Remember that dry martinis are the best, objectively speaking, oh yeah. And they're like, what? And then you just move on without any explanation. You don't want a Sazerac, you just saw it on the menu and you thought it sounded nice, oh yeah. And then they're like, what is your problem? You also don't want a Sazerac, you just saw it on the menu. It's not that great a drink, it's a bit dry. See, the Sazerac is on the menu at most bars for one reason, you know? One reason. The Sazerac is on the menu to provoke your thirst, so you order more drinks. It is not designed to be tasty. I don't want you guys to think that's a good drink. Well, if you like the Sazerac, you can enjoy it, but I wouldn't. I would not. Alright, I'm gonna go down the mountain and do some stuff.
Been acting strange lately.
See? I'm just gonna... I don't know. That's a good one. That's a good one, Chad. What wrestler would drive what mech? Okay. Rowdy Roddy Piper is who I would think would be a hunchback pilot. And thanks, Blood Knoll, for the donation. I appreciate it. I feel bad for all the Knolls I've killed in D&D. Not really. Oh man. Undertaker would pilot an Atlas? Tex, I made it to 5K. Holy shit, guys. I really appreciate that. Fuck yeah, guys. That's how we did it. By terrorizing Mars, we raised 5,000 for fallen firefighters. Guys, this is awesome. Thank you. This is too fucking cool. Oh, we have to find snipers. Okay. So you can go up there and stop the snipers, or you can just dissolve the floor under them. That seems to be the way to do it. I remember the first time I played this game, rather than going up there and dealing with the snipers, I just used thermobaric rockets on the buildings. Which seemed to be the way to do it, because it was funny. Oh man, now they're shooting at me. That's not nice. I love how that lady is just perfectly okay. Alright, you know what, guys? No. You can't snipe from a building if there's no building. Simple. Excellent. Alright, there. Canceled the sniper. I handled it. Well done. So there's a sniper in there somewhere, but I'm not going to go in there. That sounds like a lot of work. I'm just going to throw these, and that'll be fine. Good enough. Oh, there's the sniper. Well, he came to me. Excellent. That building just disappeared.
Just killed the son of a bitch.
No, they're not. They think they are. What they're doing is they're coming to me, and then I will sort them out. Yeah, it's all about thinking smarter, not harder, right? That's what it's about. Oh dear. They're using artillery and stuff. That's not nice. That's easy. I love that you can just drop your super weapon that you unlock just on the floor for no real reason. See, they stand there and now they get the voltage. That's what happens. Boys and girls, remember, if you stand there, you get the voltage. When in doubt, shotgun it out. Simple. I made him do a flip. So it says there's snipers in these buildings up here, which, well, that seems to be foolish. Oh god. Alright, you know what? I'm going in through the window. Good day, sir. I have a jetpack, and I decided to join you for this. This message brought to you by Louis the Lightning Bug. Remember, electricity is fucking dangerous. I just kicked him out the window. That's pretty cool. Should have said something smarter. Oh yeah, there we go. Says there's a guy on the roof, but I mean, that doesn't seem to be my problem, because I can just make the roof come to me. There we go. Oh dear. I seem to have misjudged that terribly. I had this same issue happen in Dwarf Fortress earlier, believe it or not. I was playing Dwarf Fortress, minding my own business, as you do, and I told this guy on the roof to knock out a piece of material, and I thought that would be sufficient. You know, telling someone to very simply remove a piece of offending material. And unfortunately, that piece of offending material was... Wow, he's doing kung fu. That's not cool. That piece of offending material apparently was holding something up or structurally relevant, and I didn't think about that because I typically don't. I just make decisions like this, where, yes, I could have used those explosives perhaps more efficiently. But I am who I am. And as I removed this piece of offending material, the man decided that was the moment that he would fall. Now, I don't blame him for obeying the laws of physics. People fall all the time. What was offensive to me is that his fall took him through 8 sea levels of my fort, where he impacted the middle of a very nice dining room. And that was where things became offensive. You know, I just went, this isn't good. This is not ideal. It was troublesome, to say the least. Now, it did ruin dinner for most of the dwarves. They found themselves having a really rough dinner service after that. Because when the guy you sent up to the roof, you know, decides to fall through the floor and then explode on the dining room table, not exactly good for your after-dinner activities. I'm going to die. This is, ow, not great. Hey, Wit17, thank you. Excellent donation. I appreciate it. But he fell through all the roof and then exploded. Now, as far as safety goes, I'm going to have to ding the guy for it. He was not following proper dwarven safety measures. And thus he, you know, had himself a fall down. And that, you know, that does happen. that does happen when you don't follow the posted safety regulations, but in Dwarf Fortress, you'll find that they will saw themselves out of fucking trees. And you'll go, why did you do that? And they will go, LOL, Lamau even.
People have been shot. Find those snipers and stop them. The snipers just killed another worker.
I love how this guy has a running count of how many people the snipers killed. And I'm like, well, are you here helping? And he's like, whoa, that sounds crazy. Why would I do that? It's lightning time. Also, I don't think OSHA exists on Mars. Wow. That guy flew away. Excellent. I'm gonna just bash this window out. And I'm going to welcome these snipers to the ground. And then I will take their sniping rifles for myself. Because they're actually pretty good. That is my next tactic. Well done, me. Blasto. But in Dwarf Fortress, you'll find these things happen too frequently. You'll think, oh, well, surely they're not dumb enough to saw themselves out of a tree. Wrong. That will happen. They will do that every time. As though it's a sport, they will just saw themselves completely out of a tree, die from it, and you're like, why have you done this? And they're like, because it is convenient to me. Okay, there's the sniper. Wow, that killed him damn near instantly. Ah, yes. Excellent. Come on. Is he dead? No, there's one more on the roof. Alright. Ah, there he is. There's still one more up there. He hasn't lost his focus. These guys got the cool armor now, which means I'm in trouble. It seems also that the local guerrillas are not willing to help at this point. Also, this gun seems to shoot them but not do a lot of damage. Oh shit, he dropped the super bomb. He knew I was gonna stand there and enjoy it because it's really cool. Like that. That's just cool. I can't help but look at it, so... He would have killed me in that. They also took the bridge out, which is not cool. Alright, let's go get the other snipers, shall we? Reload. No scope. Man, these guys are really wanting me gone. Did that lady just step in front? Jeez. Yeah, they seem to really like being a human shield there. Not so great. Handled. Got him. Well done. Aha. Splendid. Shows in the future even bolt-action rifles are there. Alright, fine. And this guy's armor's made out of bullshitium. Ow. Let's just hide under the counter here. This is rough. Ow. I'm gonna run into the building where there's more bad guys. Wow. Oh, and no floor. I guess floors are at a premium on Mars, right? Splendid. Running out of ammunition, which is not so great, but I have plenty of hammer, which is fine. See? It worked out. He gave me more bullet. I wonder what kind of cartridges you'd have on Mars. Oh, damn. That is a good question. What kind of cartridges would you want to formulate on Mars? Huh. I wonder. I really do wonder. It makes me curious, to say the least. This has always been a tough mission. I remember with the bazooka, it is a little easier, because you can just blow up the buildings. So I may go elect to do that, because I'm an idiot. Let's go ahead and have some fun, shall we? I'm not sure you would even need technically very high velocity ammunition. I mean, you could just... It's a lot less gravity. It's about 38% Earth gravity. So you could use something a bit slower and still get oomph out of it. I mean, I'm not saying go around with like 6mm Flaubert, but you could do something really stupid. I mean, really, truly stupid, if you wanted. All right, where's my rocket launcher? We're gonna take you. I choose you, rocket launcher. And then we're going to take, you know what? I'll take the, I'll take the gun that shoots people in the face gun. The smart gun that shoots people in the face. The gun that knows where faces are and finds them. Yeah, 4570 works everywhere. I'm a big proponent of 4570. But 4570 on Mars would be something else. All right, let's take this shortcut here. Very gentle shortcut. Ah, good. I reduced morale to 0 because I just drove down the wall. The metal storm would actually work really well on Mars. As would claymores. Claymores would have much further range and much enhanced velocity. Stuff like that would be terrifying, actually. You could do a lot of damage with a 22 on Mars. Well, you can do a lot of damage with a 22 anywhere, but on Mars, you could do especially damage. Much. Alright, snipers on building. Alright, so the multiple split-up missile thing is not exactly useful. But removing the building is fairly useful. Excellent. Well done, us. All we had to do was shell the buildings. You know, these guys are giving me an idea. All right. Okay, that didn't work. That also didn't work. God, I left that like Poochie going to his home planet. That was not very good. Look, there he is. There's Mr. Snipe Man himself. Give me that. Thank you. Sir, no. Got him. Okay, in this mission you just need to stay mobile. Because there are lots of bad guys. And they just keep coming. And the civilians run around and run between you and the bad guys as though their face will be proof against the onslaught. Which it is not. Ma'am, please. I'm trying to fight a war here. Please, ma'am. Ma'am. There we go. Give me your stupid gun. Ring around the rosy, sir. There we go. Oh, good lord. Oh, no! I got sucked into that bomb. Oh, God. What a rough moment. You failed. Looks like I may need to go unlock the thermobaric to do my proper thing here. I'll say this, regardless of what weapons are used to fight a Martian war, I think you can count the Modus in there. The Modus is just gonna be in there, period. There's no way there wouldn't be a Modus on Mars. Probably in the next, you know, you'll find one and they'd look at the side plate and it would say 1933. They'd be like, oh yeah, it's still in spec.
One sniper down.
Oh well, rocket seems to work. That one survived. Alright, these guys are smart by using this archaic technology called cover, which I think is cheating. Especially from John Hammer, which is what our hero's name is probably going to be in the book when they write it. They're going to be like, oh yes, Hammer Johnny, the defender of Mars. Alright, that just blew the guy through the back of the building. He is still alive. Good lord. They're bringing a lot of firepower to make sure I sing no praises today. Okay, that's fine. Having to stand toe-to-toe with the enemy and shoot them in the face. What did you do to free Mars today? Oh god. This is most ungood. I'm gonna go over here and try to get some more ammo. Oh good lord. There we go. Stupid jetpack fuel shortage. Oh dear. Where are we going? Ah yes. Rifle. Nope. Can I get access to this? No, I can't. It's gonna fall through the floor. Which I might, actually. Wonky physics inside a building do not help you in this game. Oh boy, what a time. Good lord. It says there's still a guy in here. Nope, he died. Excellent. I'm sure I helped. CQB, close quarters bolt action. I hate to say this, but I think everything would become a direct fire weapon on Mars. A lot less gravity, so bullets have a propensity to go a long way. Man, this is a bit much. I'm gonna go the other way. They can do things their way. I'm just gonna run mine with my homemade rocket launcher. Which is what you do, I guess, in these times. If you look at the map, it looks like there's ants. That's how many guys are chasing me. So I'm gonna get up on here because I have this thing called a fucking jetpack and I'm cool. Death from above, gentlemen.
That's the last one. All clear.
Handled.
When do we launch the offensive?
Wow.
Sooner than you think. Be ready for it.
I did it. I did it by being weird. Actually, that's kind of life advice now that I think about it. How did you get this far, Tex? By being weird. Let's go kick down the EDF's front door? I don't know, Chad. Do you think we're ready for such an awesome task as to kick down the EDF's front door? Me, a meddling miner from Mars. A man who came here to mind his own business. I don't know, Chad. That seems kind of crazy. Oh, man. Let's see. Heat-seeking rockets are nice, but I'm going to take the nano enhancer, so the rifle does better. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, I don't think I'm all that quality, Chad. I'm just a weirdo. There's plenty of other people who do amazing stuff on YouTube who never get a following, who never get any due respect that they are given, and they try very hard every fucking day. Plenty of people who fall into that. I'm lucky, if anything. I'm just another guy. Another voice in the choir. Ah, here we go.
The Red Faction has liberated Parker, Dust, and Oasis. Now we're on the verge of driving our enemy off the surface of Mars. We have the Nanoforge. Soon we'll have EOS. The Earth Defense Council will then have to make a choice. Accept peace on our terms or continue a war too costly to fight.
Yeah.
Launching a massive coordinated strike on positions in the EOS sector.
Yeah.
We'll be heading up the assault on the EDF Central Command.
Yeah.
Meet up with your squad and await further orders.
Yes. Let us do Mars stuff. But yeah, I mean, I don't consider myself anything special. I've been on YouTube for fucking ever. I mean, I'm an old YouTuber by modern standards. Most channels don't make it 18 months. Oh, God. Pick up Guerrilla Squad.
You just better hope they're in a
I wonder what their shoulder patch looks like.
It's not over yet.
And I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing. I find a lot of YouTubers get lost in this soup of wanting to have line go up, you know. They go, ooh, the views are up, the views are down, you know, this has engagement, that doesn't, and they chase and chase and chase and chase, and inevitably they find they don't like what they do and they quit. Which is why you gotta do what you want to do. You gotta play Red Faction Guerrilla to raise money for your friend, and you gotta remember the game you guys love together. You gotta do all sorts of dumb stuff. You gotta do the annual Christmas math charity run. You gotta have as much fun as you can while you're here, boys and girls. That's the secret. If you don't, you're not gonna have a good time. You have to shitpost your ass off. Fuck. Again, I think the biggest industry on Mars would be tie rods. It'd just be like, and alignment. Oh, man. He's sitting there just driving over stuff and be like, well, the wheels are cockeyed, they're pointing in different directions, and I can't see where I'm going. Hit it. Red Faction Guerrilla is not for everyone. It's a pretty good game, but I enjoy it. The story is okay. The blowing stuff up part, though, oh man, what a fun time. It's kind of like Command and Conquer, you know? Kirov reporting, and then you just make the sky turn dark with airships. It's good times. Pick up Guerrilla Squad and my terrorist school bus. Just go pick him up in the party bus and see what's up.
How much time we got here?
I don't know. Are they just talking in open comms? Do you think that's just what they're doing? They just have no fear anymore, or they've just not learned their lesson? Hey folks, I'm here. Just roll up. Howdy there folks, Tex of the Black Pants Legion here, and we're about to liberate Mars. Oh man. Objective complete. Pull a Yui.
Squad, all present and accounted for.
And proceed to the rally point. When everyone is in position,
Oh, and go around again. Of course, just like a real GPS. Recalculating.
What's going on?
We're under attack. Oh, we now need to run.
Hold on, we're on our way.
We have to run for our lives. Turns out talking on the open comms was a bad idea. Oh god. I almost rolled this thing. I'm not a smart man. I apologize if YouTube is being overzealous with the ads. YouTube has been fairly crap to most people recently. I find the new ad system to be vexing, to say the least. Because I assure you, as many ads as they've placed on shit over the last few years, I ain't seen much of it. Oh cool. The one video where you see they actually have bombers, kind of. They just kind of hang up there. It's very disappointing. And I'm not saying just recently. I'd say in the last year, YouTube's ad everything has been fairly lousy. Did that lady just get out at speed?
Find the survivors, get everyone out.
I guess probably safer than driving with me. Alright, we're here.
I'm here, Sam. Where are you?
Check your map.
Excellent. Now I've got the full
On my way.
Dissolvo. But yeah, if you guys want to use ad block, please go ahead. Please use the shit out of ad block. Man, the EDF is really not running things well today. But yeah, if you want to use ad block, go right ahead. I will not complain. That money ain't for me. YouTube's lining their own pockets. Oh wow, that guy's just... yeah, that's cool. Nice. I like the eraser gun. I think that's a cool idea. What's this gun do? Remove. What's it remove? Yes. Oh. Nice. Objective complete.
Sam, are you okay?
She doesn't even have a gun out. She's just like,
Secure the area.
we need to secure the area. And I'm like, with what harsh words?
Like hell I will.
Ah, yes. Oh, cool, the porn bot showed up. It's been a while since I've seen them. Of course, YouTube using all of its newfound revenue for good, and of course stopping all of the bots which prey on people's wallets, as is normal. Alright, protect Sam, which I have done, with the eraser gun. Oh well. Yeah, it seems like their super guns don't work very well either. That's fair. No, you're not. Quit complaining. Oh, you are covered in blood. I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't believe you. Wow, that guy accelerated to the far end of the universe. Seems like they haven't learned their lesson, that running into this box canyon where I have a lot of people and a lot of weapons, it's complicating their career ambitions. Oh no, please send more. Reload. It's hammer time. There we go. Oh god. I did a full flip. Nice. Nice. Go me. I'm not murdering people. I'm liberating. I'm a liberator. I'm here to liberate Mars. I'm here to help them as much as I can with my tools, tactics, and equipment, and training, and competency, and violence. Alright, here we go. The game does get nasty difficult later on. The final battle is pretty climactic, but it starts to feel like a kid emptying their toy box, where you end up with just oodles of things and the frame rate dies. But quite fun nonetheless. I'm not putting warheads on foreheads, that's crazy. That would be indiscriminate violence. No, I'm dropping people off so they can meet their new neighbors, and now driving my friendship van to the enemy. The van of friendship.
Nathan, are you there?
I'm here, Sam. Where are you?
Check him out.
Ah, cool, dissolve gun. Wow, look, they're surrounding him. It's a mosh pit. Mosh pit. Excellent. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the Traveler game. Those of you on the Patreon, I provided the links, but if you want to go check the Black Pants Legion podcast, episode 1, 2, 3, and 4 of our Traveler game are out. Krobon is a lunatic. The whole team, though, is really good. I don't want to overshadow other people's parts because everyone does some pretty funny stuff. And by funny, I mean, oh my god, why did the DM let them get away with this? But in the most recent episode, the phrase Starship Repair Canvas comes into mind. Starship Repair Canvas. As it turns out, canvas is not the same as metal. It does not possess the same qualities. Amazingly. Who knew, right? That's it, I'm running up there, and I have a fucking bazooka. There we go. Yeah, Mike's character is fucking hilarious. Mike plays a, well, his character introduces himself as an archaeologist, let's say that. But archaeology and another profession involving digging bodies out of the ground and taking things are very similar. Very startlingly similar, as it turns out. Incredibly similar professions, these two. Surely he's not the other one. Surely he's not.
We need to secure the area.
Surely he's not a grave robber, we all thought.
Like hell.
surely. Very similar. Yeah, he's like Lara Croft. If Lara Croft found, you know, like, instead of going to an ancient tomb, you know, just went to the local graveyard, and instead of like a ancient necklace of Amun-Ra, instead, you know, found Graham's wedding ring, and stuff. Interesting character. Diggs, of course, plays a OCD scientist who's too smart for the rest of the crew. Like, way too smart. CJ plays an Aslan, or a Lion Man, and the Lion people and Traveler are pretty badass because they're kind of like the Kilrathi. If you guys remember Wing Commander. Very territorial. And kind of like Klingons. They just do cool stuff and they don't like people. And they're very militant. And they're also, like, fucking huge. Then you've got Jake's character, who's basically a cyberpunk Shadowrun Decker, who just hacks stuff, which in Traveler is quite overpowered. And, yeah. You end up with Depp, who puts up with our shenanigans for far too long. Hi, your cover's gone. They don't seem to care about it. Well, they'll care about this. Hi, dodge rockets. Thank you. Dear Grid Reference, to whom it may concern, I address the following to your face. Oh, splendid. Wow, that man just really took flight. Seems like the EDF is doing themselves a thunder run right now and trying their best to just throw bodies at us. Kind of dicks in that regard, but I suppose that's what happens when you have the strategic initiative. Wow, that guy flew. Ah, a cutscene. Yes, there's bodies in a... okay, got it. New unlocks. Radiation shielding. Oh, surely we'll need that. We're very smart people. Yeah, we're not that great as spacemen go. But we play our part, which is equally important. We do crazy things, which I think is kind of the takeaway. Alright, so our next mission is out in the Badlands, which is fine. I just need to get to a safe house to do my next part. Dear Bullet, dear Sir, yeah, we do some pretty crazy stuff. At any rate, my energy is a bit flagging right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save game, and next time we come back, I may play something a little different, just as a palate cleanser before returning to Red Faction Guerrilla. I wanted to say thanks to you guys for, tuning in on a random day, helping a random lunatic do random things, and I really do appreciate it. You have a lot of choices in how you're going to spend your time, especially once your work or school or other chores are complete. So I appreciate you spending it with me as you wish. Remember, guys, the world's crazy out there, but do your best to take care of each other, and if you can, yourselves. I will return, and I promise you, the shitposts for the Christmas dump are many, multivarious, and insane. I will see you guys another time. Until then, please stay safe.